China's update raised the number of people who have died from the coronavirus in mainland China to more than 1,800 and the total number of confirmed cases to more than 72,000. 14 Americans infected with the coronavirus were flown into the country Monday. That nearly doubles the number of cases in the U.S. Those new victims coming from a cruise ship in Japan, and authorities did not detect the infections until the last minute. Now Chinese health officials releasing the first analysis on all the victims. The findings: about 2.3% of coronavirus victims die, making it more dangerous than the seasonal flu. Most who succumb to the disease, about 60%, are in their 60s or older. More than half of China is on lockdown or travel restriction, and there are concerns about how the country informed the world community.
Greater concern with regard just to this coronavirus alone is a secrecy and control of the Chinese Communist Party. Of course, this goes all the way back to the beginning of December. Didn't really start coming out until mid-January. By then, the epidemic had spread.
Meanwhile, we're learning more about how the church in China is responding to the crisis. The lead pastor of Root and Fruit Christian Church in Wuhan, Wang Li, says no meetings are allowed because of the lockdown, so churches are meeting online.
It is just not our own ideas for protection. It is also a hard rule by the government. No more physical meetings are allowed.
Churches in China and around the world called for 3 days of fasting and prayer in early February.
It is our way to cry to God to repent and ask God to stop this plague. We ask God to help His people on earth, help us to survive. So with this prayer, I think the children of God in Wuhan got to closely connect with their brothers and sisters all over the world, to encourage one another and care for each other.
The virus is affecting the economy. Apple announcing today that it will miss its revenue forecast due to global supply constraints and lower Chinese demand due to the shutdown in major Chinese cities. Mark Martin, CBN News.